The FDA is authorizing COVID-19 booster shots for kids ages 5 to 11. Pfizer says a third shot in that age group raised Omicron-fighting antibodies by 36 times. The third shots were administered 5 months after the first two. Pfizer says there were no new safety issues. Now the CDC will consider boosters for kids ages 5 to 11 and make a recommendation soon. And with the FDA's approval comes a lot of questions from parents. So we're turning to the experts to get those questions answered. And joining us now is pediatrician Dr. Michael Petrosky. Thanks for being here, Dr. Mike.
Thank you for having me, Royce.
Absolutely. So first things first, what are you hearing from parents, your own patients really, about these vaccines for kids? Are they excited or are they apprehensive?
So it's been a little bit of both. The majority have definitely been excited, which is great. I get questions all the time, even about the 5 and under, I know, and that's further down the road. So, I mean, there's a lot of families that have shown a lot of interest in getting their kids vaccinated. On the other hand, I mean, there's still some, I'd say, that are still hesitant, still have questions. They still want to see how things are going to play out before they look into vaccinating.
Sure. And I mean, what would you say, based on your, professional experience and knowledge, to parents who haven't gotten their kids a COVID vaccine yet?
I'd say now's a great time to get it done. He said having a vaccine is one extra layer of protection we have for our own kids, for the patients that I see against COVID. It's been here for 2 years. It's not really going away. So those are things where we need to step up to try to help protect our kids to prevent, although rare but serious, complications.
Sure, and with the potential for more contagious variants out there, are you concerned about kids getting infected or spreading infections to the family?
Oh, definitely. So what we've known is the kids have been the under-vaccinated population, it seems, overall. A lot of it had to do with the timing. I mean, the vaccines came out later, but there's still some of that hesitancy. So we know that getting as many kids vaccinated to increase their own immune system's ability to fight COVID will definitely drastically reduce the amount of people that get sick, that spread it, and the big thing is the serious complications from COVID.
And what are some things that you want parents to know about the vaccine, COVID, or really anything else?
So the big thing with the vaccine is that what we found out is this booster dose is definitely going to help out a lot, because the initial studies that came out when the 5 to 11 vaccine first came out, kids were, they had some protection. It wasn't as great as some of the older people, but we know that it said, as you mentioned before, it's a 36 increase infold of being protected with this booster shot. Cases have been climbing recently. I mean, we had that lull, March, April, but we're seeing more COVID now there too. So now's a great time to get everyone as much protection as we can.
Nice. We're out of time, but Doc, thanks so much for being here and sharing this important information with us.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks. You too.